pretty good spot to do a intro. Jardsimi. In Icelandic, that means walking stick. So we'll just pull this out. It'll come out. We just gotta. Sometimes they're really in there, and you gotta pull hard. Like, well, that one I think is stuck. So let's find another one. The next thing that is important to know is how to sleep in the wild comfortably and safely. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of moss down here. I'm sure you've heard the term a bed of moss. And that's because ancient settlers used moss as beds when they were sleeping. So your ideal situation is to find this grass like this. When it's, ow, that hurt. When it's, over like this. And what you can do is just lay down and use this as a blanket to keep your body warmth in you. Just like this. Ah, nice and warm. So there you have it. Say it again. Ah, nice and warm. And there you have it. So that's a good way to sleep when you're not sure what else to do. Let's go see what's next. An important thing to know to stay healthy is you want to always have layers. As you can see, I'm wearing 4 layers of clothing. So if you ever find yourself lost in the woods, put on as many clothes as you have. It'll keep you warm. Another important thing to know is wildlife is your friend, not your enemy. You might be able to hear birds trying to communicate me to tell me where there is food. As a response, I will call back. He's telling me it's only 9 meters that way. Or miles. He doesn't want to tell me what it is. I think it's worth checking out. Let's go. Well, it turned out that the birds were a little too far away, so we're gonna have to find our own food. An important thing to know is that you need food. And we're gonna go find some, so let's go. As you can see here, we stumbled along a patch of berries. Red berries are usually either raspberries, cranberries, or strawberries. So we can pick some. Oh wait, these aren't berries. Nope. Wait. Are these berries? No. Okay. Well, we were fooled by the berry bush again. The tree, that means that the sun goes down on that other side. On this, no, this side. That might be that's the west. So as you can see, that's east. Another important tip is to be able to tell time. You can do that. If you're late for a meeting or you know how long you've been lost for, you can do that. I'll show you how. Find a stick. As you can see, my shadow is being cast by the setting sun all the way over there. So what you do is you estimate how far the length of your shadow is and where the end is, how long that would be. I'm gonna say that's about 5.5 feet, which translates to 5:30 because it's half past 5. So let's show you here. It's 8:50. Another very, very important thing that you'll need while you're lost in the woods is water. A good way to find water is to follow the moon, just straight out, because the moon pulls the water in, like the tides. So if you're stuck in a very desolate area like I find myself in today, and there's no towns around, there's no humanity, no civilization to be seen, all you need to do is walk towards the moon. And as you can see, the moon is leading us right to that mountain with the snow. So in essence, you could just put the snow in your mouth and it would melt to water. Hence, water. Let's go find the next tip. If you're walking in the woods and you come across a large patch of dirt like this, especially flat, and we're in an area that is, when the dirt is surrounded by other living organisms like the plants, you'll know that this is either a sign of danger or comfort. So if it's danger, it could mean that a bear is nearby or a rabbit. A jug of water here at one time and someone just took it to go fill it and bring it back. Or it might mean that that was where the pot of gold was, where the rainbow ended. So if you just stay there while it rains, you might find gold. Here's a sign that someone has been stuck here before you. Green bags tied to trees are left by people who have made it out alive so that you know to go follow that trail. Let's go see what this person had in mind for us. All in all, I think that you'll find surviving in the wild as easy as a piece of 1, 2, 3. To learn from the father you never had, tune into me, your YouTube dad. Don Dawson, signing out.